This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Longfellow Middle School Gym as we watch the 7th grade match kick off between Longfellow and General Johnnie Wilson.
Yeah, it's our first chance to see middle school volleyball, and we'll be covering 4 games in 2 days.
Yeah. That was Talea Lusain with the serve for Longfellow. And that's another point Longfellow's way. It is 2-0. And this is the 7th grade match. I'm not sure if I was specific.
Yes.
But this is 7th grade, and like how Joe said, we'll be doing 4 matches in 2 days, so we'll have 8th grade next after this one. Talea Lusain is now on a 4-point run. No communication there from Johnnie Wilson, so that is a Longfellow point.
Yeah, we have a timeout.
Timeout from Johnnie Wilson.
Johnnie Wilson, yes.
Yeah, trying to break Lusain's serve here.
Yeah, at middle school we play 225, and it's best of 3. Win by 2.
Yep.
Very similar rules to the varsity, or I should say to the JV and freshmen.
Yeah, JV can be long.
Yes.
As we both experienced the last few weeks.
The heartbreaker, we covered the one
yeah.
evening, Lorain out to a 2-0 lead, and I think it was Bedford, right? Was it Bedford that came back?
I believe so. Yeah.
They came back and won it in 5.
Yep.
It was like 17-15. Oh,
yes, man, that was crazy. Another good serve by Lusain. Johnnie Wilson able to get it over the net this time on a free ball, but it is out, so that's another Longfellow point.
Yeah, 6 in a row here.
Yeah. They cannot break her serve. And that was an opportunity for Johnnie Wilson to play it because it went up in the ceiling and it came down on their end, but they were unable to play that. So that's another Longfellow point. It's 7-zip now. Johnnie Wilson just missed the free ball over.
It's not overhand serving, but it is 7th grade. But I will give her a lot of credit. She has gotten every serve over the net so far.
Yes, she has.
And in play. So I hope I didn't jinx her.
I know. And a volley over by Johnnie Wilson and return by Longfellow. And that was a right side hit by Yesenia Baez, and it was out. So that means another point to Longfellow, 9-0. Lusain still at the serving line.
I gotta say too, I was here a little early, and I was setting up, and the Longfellow girls, they were so pleasant. They were practicing and just getting along so really well, and
that's great to hear.
Yeah, it was a lot of camaraderie and joking around.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really nice to see.
Good hustle by Michaela McCall from Johnnie Wilson to try to get the free ball over. Couldn't quite get it there, so that means Talea Lusain is back at the line to serve. Free ball. Tried to get sent over by Baez, but not quite enough.
Yeah.
Man, if there's one thing that's not happening is unforced errors at the serving line for the first half of this game.
Another timeout. Try to break the serve.
Yes.
And, at any level, at any type of serving, getting 12 in a row over the net that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is. It doesn't matter if you're underhand or overhand. That's impressive.
A small crowd here at the Longfellow gym.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it is early. These games tip off or serve off. What do they call it? Tip off, I guess. Anyway, they begin at 4:30.
Yeah. Early games.
Both teams were on time, so we got off on time today.
Baez with the up. Oh. Good hustle. Good hustle by McCall to get the second hit. Oh, Johnnie Wilson sending the ball over. Longfellow returned it. Johnnie Wilson with the tip, and it's out.
Yeah, I want to remind all our seniors, you can come into the athletic office and get a free pass to all athletic events. And you could come and watch exciting middle school volleyball.
And point Johnnie Wilson's way on an air for the free ball on Longfellow side. So that puts Johnnie Wilson on the board for the first time for this game.
And we'll see if Johnnie Wilson could get on a run here.
Baez with the great serve over. Lorain with the free ball over. Oh, and a push over by Johnnie Wilson gives them another point. That was Michaela Martin with the push over. Baez with the good serve over. And that's another point Johnnie Wilson's way. Oh, and a great ace by Yesenia Baez there. This was a very strong serve.
And now Longfellow calls timeout. I think for game 2, I'm going to move my camera. I cannot see the Longfellow.
Oh, because of the ref.
Because of the ref. More people starting to
trickle in
to the Longfellow gymnasium here. Middle school season and varsity and all levels of volleyball winding down now. It's early October.
Season is coming to a close.
Yeah, I do believe middle school will have their LEL tournament here coming up shortly.
Mm-hmm. Baez with the great serve. Lorain with the free ball over and out. Baez is on a 4-point run with her serves.
Make it 5.
Make it 5, ace. Yes. Baez has a really strong serve. Great up by Longfellow. Longfellow sends a free ball over. Johnnie Wilson with the push over. A great volley going on there at the net. And a little collision there on Johnnie Wilson's side sends a Longfellow point over that way.
Now they broke the serve at 5.
I believe this is Ayana Witcher at the line to serve. And the serve goes out, so making it 16-7. That is a Johnnie Wilson point. Great
nice
serve.
Yeah.
Great
Wow.
serve by Hicks from Johnnie Wilson.
I can't wait till she develops and gets the overhand serve.
Me too.
She's got some
Strength
on that serve. Wow.
Yes, she does. And it's low and it's straightforward.
Yep.
Great serve by Hicks.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, Longfellow better beware here.
Yeah, I'm like, oh wow, that is
Yeah,
another
that's another
great
ace.
serve. These are almost unreturnable for Longfellow. Good communication by Longfellow, but couldn't quite get the ball over.
So do you remember what, was it 13-0 or 14? Do you remember what the score was?
It was 15, it was 15-0, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
General Johnnie Wilson has definitely settled down, and they're right back in this at 16-12.
Yeah, they are.
Serving is so critical at this level.
Yeah, it is. It's a very basic fundamental skill that you have to get down at this level. Because it really opens the doors for your freshman year then. And getting on it, getting on the team and knowing how to serve. That is pretty much #1 at this level.
Yeah, it hit the curtain. Wow.
Out. That was about a 7-point run for Hicks for Johnnie Wilson.
Well, it's brought him right back into the game at
Yeah, it did.
17-13.
Came right on time for Johnnie Wilson. This is Rodriguez up to serve for Longfellow. And an ace on her end. No communication for Johnnie Wilson. So that sends another point Longfellow's way.
It's like they were mesmerized. Nobody moved.
I know, nobody moved. No communication. Another great serve. And Longfellow tries to return it with the push and didn't quite get it. So that makes it 18-14. And there's only a 4-point difference now in this game. Ramos to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Longfellow sends it back. Johnnie Wilson with the push. Longfellow with the free ball. Oh, Johnnie Wilson got
nice.
3 hits over. Longfellow returns it for the point.
That was a big point.
Yeah, it was. Nice little volley between the two teams.
Yeah, it took a while, but I think both teams are warmed up now.
Yes. I mean, at the very least, the serves tonight, you know, they're impressive.
6 points away for a Longfellow victory in game one. We'll see. Oh, wow.
A short, quiet serve over for Alex.
Well, you couldn't get much more perfect than that.
You couldn't. And the first unforced error of the night when it comes to serving, and that is a Johnnie Wilson point. Michaela Martin up to serve for Johnnie Wilson.
Get one of those.
And she's going to try an overhand serve. Ah, impressive.
Wow.
Great overhand serve by Martin. And Longfellow returns it with the free ball, but it's out.
That's impressive that she's attempting that.
Yeah, it is. Just
right.
short. That's okay. She'll just need a little practice with that strength, and over time it'll be a good serve. Coleman up to serve for Longfellow. Good communication by the Johnnie Wilson side. They get the ball over and out. Longfellow point, 22-16. Nice serve over. Longfellow is 2 points away from winning the first game of this match. Up by Martin.
Game point here, 24-16.
And the serve goes into the ceiling and didn't come out on a serve. That is definitely the opposing team's point there. So that sends a point Johnnie Wilson's way, and we'll see what happens. Game point still for Longfellow. Taylor with the serve.
Well, 1 point at a time.
Another good serve by Taylor. Free ball over, and it's out. Still game point for Longfellow. Nice low serve. And an ace.
Wow.
It's very unpredictable. I don't even know what to predict at this point.
Advantage still the Longfellow up 24-20, but
Johnnie Wilson definitely came back into this game for sure after they got warmed up a bit and was able to break Lorain's serve. And an out serve makes for a win for Longfellow for the first game of this match between 7th grade Longfellow and Johnnie Wilson.
let me tell you about the Carry Out Spaghetti fundraiser. Wednesday, October 13th, Lorain High Cafeteria. Once again, this is a carry-out only fundraiser because of the times we're in right now. Serving time is from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. And this supports Lorain Schools Issue 37. Once again, spaghetti dinner, spaghetti, meatballs, roll, butter. You can't beat that. $10.
Yep.
$10 for a whole big container of spaghetti.
Yeah.
So So get your dinner that night, and for tickets, you could contact Bambi Dillon, 440-654-8853. Once again, Bambi Dillon, 440-654-8853. Great cause. Yeah, we're going to take a short break, and we'll see what happens in game 2 right after this.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Longfellow Gym as we watch Game 2 kick off of the Longfellow versus General Johnnie Wilson match tonight here, 7th grade. We have Johnnie Wilson kicking off the serving for game number 2. This is Yesenia Baez.
Ref gives the signal for okay, and here's our first serve.
Great serve by Baez to start the game off.
And General Johnnie Wilson takes their first lead of the evening, 1-0 here in the second game.
And that's out, so that sends a Longfellow point their way. This is Coleman up to serve for Longfellow. And a solid ace for Coleman. Impressive night tonight thus far for the 7th graders, as they only had 1 unforced error at the serving line for the night. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, at any level.
Yes. Free ball over by Johnnie Wilson, and Longfellow didn't return it. So that's a Johnnie Wilson point. Hicks up to serve. In the first game, she had 6 points in a row off her great serves. Another very strong serve by Hicks. And it didn't hit the ceiling, so that is playable. Wow.
I don't know how it didn't. Yeah,
I don't know either, but
the viewers at home can't see it, but
yeah,
it went above the curtain.
Yes.
But did not hit anything, so it was good.
Yep, it's playable at that point.
It went around all the structures, all the metal, all the chains and things that are holding stuff up. Did not hit anything.
Yep. Out. Hicks' serve is a little strong, so she does have to be careful at the line. But all in all, I mean, serving is pretty good tonight. Very strong serve by Witcher. Out. That's a Johnnie Wilson point, and I believe it's, oh, I thought it was tied, but Johnnie Wilson is up by 1, 5-4. Great serve by Ramos for Johnny Wilson. Awesome serve.
Ace.
Longfellow returns it with the free ball. And Johnny Wilson tries to play it back, but ball is out. That is a Longfellow point. Johnny Wilson in the lead this game, 7-5. Good communication by Johnny Wilson there for that first ball.
Double hit.
Double hit. You cannot hit the ball twice. Rodriguez up to serve for Longfellow. Push over by Johnny Wilson. Free ball returned by Longfellow, and it's out. Martin up to serve for Johnny Wilson. Waiting for a player to tie her shoe. Make sure all these girls are safe. Martin with a very strong overhand serve.
Yeah, a lot of power. Just needs to learn how to get it under control.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Short serve sends a point Johnny Wilson's way.
Yeah, what we haven't seen in this game that we saw a lot of in game one is serving runs.
Yeah. It's definitely back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, whoever gets on one is going to take the second game.
It looks like Lorain is up to serve when the ball is returned to Longfellow next. So she went on a huge lead, a huge run last game. So we'll see what she's able to do here.
We shall see here.
Great serve by Lorain.
Ace.
And we're tied up at 9.
Good serve.
Awesome serve by Lorain.
Yeah, this might be the little mini run we were talking about.
Yes, it just might. Ah, solid ace. Ball over by Martin. Longfellow sends it over on a free ball. Johnny Wilson returns it, and it's out. That's a Longfellow point. Longfellow up 12-9. Hussein tries to return it back and a little short of the net, so that is a Johnnie Wilson point. McCall to serve for Johnnie Wilson.
That one hit the top of the curtain.
Yep.
Service will go back to Longfellow.
Chapman up to serve for Longfellow. Short serve for Chapman. Jasenia Baez up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Longfellow returned the ball. Chapman with a free ball over and with the point for Longfellow. The team's camaraderie is really awesome to see on the court.
It is.
They're really excited for one another. Coleman with the serve for Longfellow. And a point over for Johnnie Wilson.
Nice return by General Johnny. That one was real close to the net.
Yeah.
Those are always tricky.
That was Ruiz. Hicks with a good serve. And that was in. It's very close to the line.
It was, but it was good.
Yep, it sure was.
So we're back to even at 14 here.
Johnnie Wilson would have to win this game in order to go to a third game between the two for the match win. And Johnnie Wilson takes the lead, 15-14. And Hicks with an out serve, so we're back tied at 15. Witcher up to serve for Longfellow. Nice strong serve. Good up by Johnnie Wilson. Couldn't quite get it over, so that's a Longfellow point. Serve into the ceiling. So that is a point Johnnie Wilson's way, tied up at 16. Substitute in for Johnnie Wilson. This is Ramos. She has an awesome serve as well.
She does.
Oh, and into the ceiling, and it's stuck.
Well, I hope we have another ball.
Yep, I think she's trying to get it. They'll try to throw it up there to unlodge it.
I think they'll probably get it tomorrow or...
Oh yeah, because I don't even know where it went.
Actually, I had a shot of it on video. You can't see it from there, but it's barely visible from this side, just peeking out.
Nice little volley.
It's actually stuck in the curtain.
So they'll probably unravel the curtain and it'll just
it
fall
looks
out.
like there's another ball up there, too.
This is Rodriguez serving for Longfellow. Returned by Johnnie Wilson. Free ball over by Longfellow. Johnnie Wilson sends a tip over. Free ball over by Longfellow, but it's out. Great effort by these two teams there for a nice little volley. Longfellow is up by 1, 18-17. Phenomenal serve. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Great serve by Michaela Martin.
Oh, and Longfellow calls timeout. Got to have some strategy for that serve, I do believe.
Absolutely.
So we're 18 all, and first person to 25 wins by 2. Win by 2. We'll take this game too. If it happens to be Longfellow, we'll move on to the second match of the evening. If it's General Johnnie Wilson, we'll move on to a game 3.
It's great seeing these girls that are getting the basics down, like great serving at this level.
Oh, yes.
It gives me good hope for when they go to Lorain High as they grow.
So what's the call there?
I believe the serve was just barely out, and they just had to confirm that.
Confirm it. Okay.
Yeah. So that puts Longfellow back in the lead, 19-18. Alex at the serve, at the line to serve. Great soft serve. And Longfellow is now 5 points away from not only winning the game, but the match in itself. Great serve, returned by Johnnie Wilson, and it's out. Oh, no, is in. I'm sorry. That was in, so that is a point Johnnie Wilson's way. Yeah, it's close. It's a close one. Taylor up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Solid ace for Taylor. And we're tied up at 20. Next five or so points will be interesting. Longfellow unable to return the ball. That puts Johnnie Wilson in the lead, 21-20. Nice, low, strong serve for Johnnie Wilson. And timeout by Longfellow's coach. Regroup the girls and see what kind of strategy they can come up with next moving forward.
Yeah, 3 more points, and General Johnnie will take this game, game 2, and force a game 3. So
game 3 also goes to 25, Joe?
yes.
Taylor to serve. Ace.
Wow.
23-20.
Well, there's the little run we were talking about.
Yep.
2 more points.
Johnnie Wilson, or Longfellow returns it. Johnnie Wilson with the free ball over. Longfellow couldn't quite get it, so this is game point for Johnnie Wilson. Longfellow doesn't get it over, so we have a win for this game. 25-20, Johnnie Wilson. So we'll go to game 3.
Nice comeback for General Johnnie. They were down in the first game 14-0.
Yes.
We thought it was going to be a quick evening, honestly.
Yes.
But they hung in there, got their stuff together, and battled in the first game and came back and won the second game. So it all comes down to a third game, which we'll have right after this.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov, a public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
I was the first woman ever to deploy on a Strategic Air Command deployment.
You didn't just serve your country.
I lobbied for women to be on board submarines.
You paved the way for others.
I joined the Army because I wanted a challenge.
And the challenges you face now? Your VA delivers a variety of benefits. Learn more, including how to apply online using e-benefits.
No matter what time it is, you've earned them. Apply today.
And we are back at the Longfellow Gym as we kick off the game 3 of 7th grade Longfellow versus General Johnnie Wilson. Nice little volley here between the two teams, and that puts Longfellow on the scoreboard first for this game.
Kill for the Longhorns.
Longfellow won the first game. Johnnie Wilson won the second game, so that means we go to game 3.
Can't say Longhorns. I just
Titans,
realized
Joe.
I said that. We talked about this.
Yeah, we did. Nice volley between the two. General Johnnie Wilson point. Jasenia Baez goes up to serve. We're tied at 1. That free ball went the opposite way. So Johnnie Wilson takes the lead in this game, 2-1. Johnnie Wilson, free ball goes into the stands for Johnnie Wilson. So that's a Longfellow point. We're tied at 2. Which are up to serve. It's a Longfellow point. Witcher with great serving. Wow, what a great low, strong serve for Longfellow. Johnnie Wilson's free ball is in the ceiling.
Hit the net that comes down. They divide it for gym class.
Surprising that they leave it that far down for days like today, you know?
That's as far as it goes up.
Wow.
It is pretty high, but yeah, I don't think it'll go any higher.
Middle school serving is unpredictable, so.
No, you got that right.
Yeah. We have Hicks up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. She's done a great job amongst many others tonight with serving. And that's a strong ace. by Hicks. That was in right at the line.
Yep. 2 serves, untouched. 2
untouched.
points.
Strong serve, and it's out. Rodriguez up to serve for Longfellow. Great serve.
Oh, that was.
That's a strong serve. Nice volley between the two, and that is a point for Johnnie Wilson. Short serve. Nice strong serve over. Johnnie Wilson with the tip.
Wow.
Lorain getting the free ball over.
Crawled
Just
up and
enough.
over the net.
Just enough.
This is the biggest lead of this game 3. 4 points, 10-6, Longfellow.
And push over by Johnnie Wilson is out. That gives Longfellow another point, up 11-6. Short serve sends Johnnie Wilson back to serve. This is Michaela Martin. Beautiful overhand serve by Martin.
We'll be watching her in the high school here in years to come here, I do believe.
I think so too. Lorain returning the ball. Martin tries to send the push back over. Couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, she's not afraid to attack the ball, though. That's real encouraging.
Nope,
Good
she's
to
not.
see.
Yes. As these girls grow and evolve, you know, get these fundamentals down, that control would come. Good hustle by Johnnie Wilson's front row. Rodriguez sending it back over for Longfellow. Martin trying to send the push again and couldn't quite get it. Coleman back to serve for Longfellow. And that's an ace.
Longfellow up by 6 now, 14-8. Biggest lead of this game now.
Yep. Coleman with the short serve. Taylor with a very strong, great serve. Longfellow trying to get the free ball over. And that's a Johnnie Wilson point. And the serve's good by Johnnie Wilson. Lorain returns it.
Oh, no.
It looks like another ball is stuck up there.
I hope they have more. That's 2 up there tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 game balls. Wow, what are the odds?
I think I'll play the lottery tonight.
Yeah, I know.
It's 670 million.
Yeah. One of those nights. Chapman with a great strong serve as her teammates congratulate her on the court. Another great strong serve. And that was McCall at the net with the kill over. McCall is now back to serve. She tried a overhand serve, and it was out.
Go ahead.
That's another Longfellow point, 17-11.
I was going to say, I think it's a first for TV20. 2 volleyballs lost in the same match.
In the same match. Into the ceiling or the net. Lorain with an awesome serve. McCall sends the free ball over for Johnnie Wilson and gets the point. Jasenia Baez up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Great serve to the Longfellow back row. Another great serve by Baez. The Longfellow back row. Longfellow in the net. So that is a Johnnie Wilson point. And it would have been out, but Longfellow went for it to return. So that sends another point Johnnie Wilson's way, and just like that, they are right back in it, 17-15, only down by 2 at this point. Longfellow sends the free ball over. What a great free ball. And that's going to be a lift for Johnnie Wilson. Yeah. They have to stop when the whistle is blown.
They said, hey, we got this ball going. We're not going to stop till it hits the ground.
Yes.
18-15.
Witcher back to serve for Longfellow. And it's out. Up into the net.
I see a General Johnnie timeout coming here.
Yeah.
20-15. Not yet. Oh.
Wow, what a serve, what a run to break there.
Yeah, they had cut it all the way down to 2 and opened it up to 5. Longfellow now up by 4, 20-16.
Hicks is a very strong server for Johnnie Wilson too, so this might give them the run that they need to catch up. that serve is out. 21-17 Longfellow.
It's encouraging. I heard somebody yell out. So.
Yep. Keeping the communication alive. Rodriguez to serve for Longfellow. Just barely hitting the net. And Longfellow is 3 points away at this point of not only winning game 3, but the match itself. Great serve. Great serve by Rodriguez. Free ball over by Johnnie Wilson is out. So this is game and match point for Longfellow, 24-17. Great short serve by Rodriguez as she scores the game-winning point, 25-17 for Longfellow.
Great match.
Yeah, great match. Great job by both teams. The camaraderie on both teams were awesome to see, really refreshing, and I look forward to seeing these girls at the high school level one day. Yeah,
I hope everybody had, enjoyed the 7th grade volleyball game, and we will have the 8th grade game, and what you'll see in there is next level. You'll see better setups and serving, and although the serving here wasn't too bad, you'll just see a higher level of volleyball skills. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll have the 8th grade match for you right after this.
Hey Luda, got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really worried. One of my friends is living on the street.
I know someone who can help.
Who?
1-800-RUNAWAY.org. They help kids having a rough time at home, in school, or on the street. You can do a live chat on their site. They will help get her to safety.
Thanks, Ludacris.
Trust the National Runaway Switchboard. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
Sergeant Michelle Garcia served meritoriously in Iraq and has the medals to prove it. Soon after leaving the Navy, Lieutenant Chris Scott found a job, a home, and started a family of his own. Corpsman Richard Stokely took the skills he learned in Vietnam and put them to good use as a paramedic. But soon after leaving the military, each of these veterans fell on hard times and faced homelessness. Even after Michelle lost all her savings, even after Chris wasn't able to pay his mortgage, and even after Richard battled alcoholism for years, they each reached out for help when they needed it most. A simple phone call put them in touch with a trained professional from the Department of Veterans Affairs. That call got Michelle a place to stay until she could afford one of her own, put Chris in touch with employment assistance, and found Richard a substance abuse program. These veterans are success stories not only for how they were able to help others while serving their country, but for how they were able to let others help them. If you know of or are a veteran in need, make the call.
When it comes to sports in Lorain, your station to watch is TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Welcome everybody to the Longfellow Gym as we kick off the match between 8th grade Longfellow and General Johnnie Wilson. Longfellow 7th grade was able to win the first match here, so we are now in the second match of the evening.
Yeah, this first match was really good.
Yeah, it was. Great serving by those girls on both teams.
Yeah, Longfellow. Yeah, we thought it was going to be a short evening, I got to admit. Longfellow went out to a 14-zip lead, and then General Johnnie came back and made it a game, but they still lost the first game, won the second, and Longfellow took the third in exciting fashion.
Yes.
So here we are with the 8th grade edition.
Eighth grade, you'll see a little bit more movement on the court. You'll see a little bit more communication. But overall, I'm still impressed by these girls. And like I said before, I can't wait to see them at the high school one day. This is Hoskins to serve. She's on a 3-point lead, make that 4-point lead as Longfellow is in the lead 4-zip. Johnnie Wilson returning that with the free ball, but it was out. Looks like timeout by Johnnie Wilson, trying to break Hoskins' serve here.
Well, we have a timeout. Let me tell you about the Carry Out Spaghetti fundraiser. Wednesday, October 13th, Lorain High Cafeteria. Once again, this is a carry-out only fundraiser because of the times we're in right now. Serving time is from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. And this supports Lorain Schools Issue 37. Once again, spaghetti dinner, spaghetti, meatballs, roll, butter. You can't beat that. $10.
Yep.
$10 for a whole big container of spaghetti.
Yeah.
So get your dinner that night. And for tickets, you could contact Bambi Dillon, 440-654-8853. Once again, Bambi Dillon, 440-654-8853. Great cause.
Wow, well, Johnnie Wilson was successful in breaking Hoskins' serve there. That puts Johnnie Wilson on the board with 1 point.
It's funny how that works.
It is, right? Nia Carter up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Great strong serve. Longfellow trying to send the free ball over, couldn't quite get it. Carter with a great serve again. Lorain sending the ball back over, a free ball. And if you watch the first match prior to this one, you heard you'll hear a couple of the similar or the same last names. We have a couple 7th graders for Longfellow playing on the 8th grade team tonight.
That was a very high serve. It hit the basketball.
Yeah, it was.
Backboards that are retracted into the ceiling. So.
Mm-hmm. That's a short serve by Phillips into the net.
And if you hear some of the names that are the same, a few ladies are playing up from 7th grade. Made their way up to the 8th grade level tonight. So, so good for them.
Thorpe up to serve for Longfellow. Johnnie Wilson with the free ball. Longfellow returns. And couldn't quite get it back over, so Thorpe will go back to the line to serve for Longfellow. Longfellow up by 6, 9-3 here. Great left-handed serve there. Another great serve. Longfellow trying to get that second ball over. Ferguson up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. That's in. That was over Hoskins' head in the back row for Longfellow. Out. Evans to serve for Longfellow. Up and just short of the net. That's a Johnnie Wilson point. Cardona up to serve. Up and that's short. Longfellow up 12-6. Lorain up to serve. Again, if you watch the first match, Lorain is an awesome server. Oh, looks like Johnnie Wilson was in the net. Wow.
Like, we want to keep playing.
Right. We might need some double whistles here to get these girls to stop. Another good serve by Lorain. And the lead for Longfellow is growing larger, 15-6. Longfellow in the lead. Free ball is out.
That's what we were. It always sucked though, like I was saying before, with Longfellow when we played in Vermilion. Longfellow was the same color as Vermilion.
Lorain with an overhand serve for the first time tonight. Incredible overhand serve, actually. Great control.
Very nice.
And she gets a point off of that serve.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Opening up decent leads. She said, I'm going to try.
Yep.
Been practicing this. I'm going to try it in the game, man.
Yep.
She was successful.
And there goes another one by Lorain. Wow, and that's an ace for her overhand serve.
That's great to see.
19-6, Longfellow. What a serve.
That's in.
Wow, and that was in at the line.
Wow. That's 3 aces in a row. Overhand.
Honestly, Joe, I've lost count of how many.
Well,
what the run is.
Oh,
yeah.
I know,
the run is
about 7 or 8.
Yeah. But that would be number 4 for her overhand. Oh, and Johnnie Wilson might get this free ball over, and they do just that and outs. And that is 21-6. Longfellow. Johnnie Wilson to send the free ball over, and they get it over. Push back from Longfellow. Push. Some net action there.
Longfellow playing some really team volleyball here.
Yeah, it's really awesome to see the camaraderie on the court. They really congratulate each other after every point that they get.
Wow.
Lack of communication. Johnnie Wilson's a little all over the place, but good to see these girls moving and not with their feet, implanted into the ground. Wow, what a great serve. That was an awesome serve.
She's going to, one more point, she serves this to a victory.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, she probably went on at least a 10-point run here? At least.
You should be keeping track of this.
I know. It's mesmerizing. Wow. And Lorain closes out the first game 25-6.
Very impressive.
Very.
And Longfellow will be looking for the sweep in game 2.
Yep.
And General Johnnie will try to regroup and see if they can force it to a game 3. And we'll have the next game right after this.
The Warriors to Work program makes it possible for wounded warriors and their families to build new lives together.
When my dad left, I was like this big, but I'm like this big. My dad got a master's degree in human resources.
Thanks to Warriors to Work that my dad has a terrific job.
The Wounded Warrior Project helps him by, giving him another start.
Now that my dad's home, I get a lot more hugs.
I'm really proud of him.
Find out more about Wounded Warrior Project at findwwp.org. Welcome home, the brave.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
And we're back for game number 2 at the Longfellow Gym against 8th grade Longfellow and General Johnnie Wilson here. Game 1, Longfellow took a great win with great serving, and here we are, game 2. And Longfellow hits the scoreboard first, 1-0.
Who was our server who served out for Longfellow that last game? She was awesome.
Lorain.
Okay.
Lorain, yes.
That's what I thought,
I mean, she went on at least maybe a 12-point run.
Yeah, and she had hit like 4 or 5 in a row, and she goes, you know what? She got a little attitude. She started serving overhand, and she was nailing them.
And she got every single one over.
That was so awesome to see.
Yeah. Serving tonight, if you watch the first match, we complimented serving all 3 games as well. I mean, it's really refreshing to see great serving from such a young group of girls.
Yeah.
Haskins still serving for Longfellow. Lorain with the free ball over for Longfellow. Johnnie Wilson trying to get a hit over the net, but that will send another point Longfellow's way, making it 5-0. And that is a General Johnnie Wilson timeout. Their goal here is to really break Haskins' serve and try to get a point on the board here.
Yeah, we'll be seeing more of Longfellow tomorrow. We're on the road again, and we'll be going across town to Southview, and Longfellow will be taking on the Southview Titans. I got that right, see? I didn't say Saints.
No.
Hey, real quick, let me mention once again our Spaghetti Dinner carry-out fundraiser. This is to support Lorain Schools Issue 37, Wednesday, October 13th. It is a carry-out only fundraiser, so $10 will get you spaghetti, meatballs, side of salad, bread and roll. I mean, it's just a great deal, and it supports a great cause. And it's serving from the Lorain High cafeteria from 3 to 6 p.m. And you can contact Bambi Dillon at 440-654-8853 for more details once again. And to get tickets, 440-654-8853. $10 tickets, can't beat it. All right, 5-0 here.
Hoskins to serve. Great up by Johnnie Wilson. Ooh, communication error there. Everybody's running into each other.
Yeah, you had 3 people going for the ball.
Yeah. And what ends up breaking Hoskins' serve is the net in the ceiling. So that puts a point on the board for GJW, and that is, they are still trailing 6-1, but they're on the board. Phillips to serve, great overhand serve, and that's an ace for Phillips. In, yeah, right at that line.
Good for her.
Yeah, great serve, great placement, even if it was unintentional at this level.
She put it right where she expected it to go.
Yeah. Lorain diving to get that free ball over, and it's out.
Yeah, all of a sudden now, 6-4.
Johnnie Wilson creeping back up. Up, and short serve gives a Longfellow point. Hale up to serve for Longfellow. Free ball over. Longfellow gets the free ball back over. And Johnnie Wilson tips it, so that is a Longfellow point. Longfellow up 8-4. Hale back to serve. Johnnie Wilson tries to hit it over, and it goes into the net. Short serve in the net, so point goes Johnnie Wilson's way. This is Ferguson up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Great serve. Lorain sends a free ball over. Johnnie Wilson returns the free ball, but it's out.
Assistant coach or whatever could be somebody outside of the city.
Evans to serve for Longfellow. One thing about this General Johnnie Wilson 8th grade team here is that their feet are not stuck on the floor. Wherever the ball goes, they're gonna go, whether it's a communication error or not.
Yeah, they're definitely moving around.
Yes. Longfellow up 11-5. Another good serve by Evans. Johnnie Wilson with the free ball over.
Okay.
And instead of free balling it over the net, Longfellow catches it, so that is a Johnnie Wilson point. That was Barker to serve, and it's in.
Ace.
Barker with a good overhand serve. Longfellow with the free ball. Johnnie Wilson responds with a hit, and that is another point. Great serve by Barker. Wow, that's an ace.
Yeah, timeout.
Timeout by Longfellow. They're gonna try to break Barker's serve here. Her overhand serve is pretty impressive.
Renewed enthusiasm over on the General Johnnie side.
Absolutely. They're very excited. This game's score is a little closer, to say the least, than the last game.
Yeah, right now I think General Johnnie's on like a five or 6 point run.
Yeah.
So General Johnnie does need to win this game to force a game 3. Right now Longfellow is up 1-0. These are best of 3 in the middle school. Same scoring, win up to 25, win by 2. Just a recap in our first match. Longfellow won game 1. General Johnnie won game 2, and then Longfellow took the deciding game 3 match, and so they won 2-1.
Yep. That timeout did not break Barker's serve. That is a great ace again. And that serve is out.
Nice run, though.
Yeah, nice little run by Barker, and she got her team right back in it. And Johnnie Wilson's only trailing by 2 now. Longfellow up 12-10.
Substitution coming in for General Johnnie. Longfellow serving.
That was Cannon with the serve and into the net, so that gives Johnnie Wilson a point, and Longfellow with Johnnie Wilson only trailing by 1 at this point. Nixon up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Up short and in the nets. Lorain up to serve for Longfellow. Lorain serving up a couple aces here. Yep, and a push into the net for Johnnie Wilson. Free ball over by Johnnie Wilson. Oh, and it's in. Cannon ducked instead of when going backwards, but that's okay. Lorain with the 3-point run there and widening the lead for her team. Cardona up to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Oh, and short in the nets. And a hit actually over for Johnnie Wilson, and that's going to be a kill for Phillips. Carter to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Free ball over by Lorain. Cardona responds, and it's out. That is a Longfellow point, 18-13. Hoskins to serve for Longfellow. Free ball over by Johnnie Wilson, and it's out. Cardona with the free ball over, and it's a point.
Yeah, General Johnnie needs every point they can get right now.
Yes. Yep.
Longfellow just needs 6 more to wrap up this match.
Yep.
A sweep.
Phillips to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Oh, and you only get one. You only get one retry.
Yeah, that's on your entire service.
Yes.
Yeah, after your first one, you just hit it no matter what.
Yep. Nalia Hale up to serve for Longfellow. And Longfellow's front row tries to push the ball over, and it's into the net. Ferguson back to serve for Johnnie Wilson. Lorain with the tip over, and now with the hit. Little net action there. Longfellow's front row sending the ball over, and Johnnie Wilson responds, and that's a Johnnie Wilson point. Getting a little excited there up at the net.
Getting a little bit closer.
Yes. And Evans lets the ball drop behind her, so that is a Johnnie Wilson point. And Ferguson goes back to serve. Johnnie Wilson only trailing by 3 at this point. Longfellow up 20-17. And that is a short serve, so make that 4. Evans with the serve over, and that's a Longfellow point. Longfellow needs 3 points to close out the game and the match.
Beautiful.
Great serve by Evans. Johnnie Wilson with the hit over. And I want to say there was a little net action there, and the ball goes Johnnie Wilson's way.
22-18.
Barker back to serve. Serve is good. Lorain with the free ball over. Lorain with the free ball back over. And then Johnnie Wilson is out.
Yeah. We have a timeout.
I know Coach Hilko over there was trying to call the timeout, but I don't think the ref saw her. Timeout by Longfellow to regroup her, Coach Hilko to regroup her teammates.
Oh, she called the timeout.
Yes, she did.
Wow.
She called the timeout. Yeah, she was trying and trying. I saw her, and I don't think the ref saw her.
Wow, 23-18. Unless she's planning her post-game celebration or something. I'd want to keep the momentum and
yeah. maybe trying to regroup them. I don't know, to
But
finish
hey,
it
that's
strong.
why I'm not coaching.
Yeah. Maybe that's not why I'm coaching. Maybe.
That I don't have time, but that's another story.
Yeah. We'll see if Longfellow can close it out here.
Well, it's been an exciting evening of volleyball, so you know, we'll see if General Johnnie could come back and force a game 3, or if Longfellow's going to take the senior match on this 8th grade version in 2.
Longfellow has Thorpe back to serve, coming back from the timeout. And I don't think Johnnie Wilson was set and ready yet.
Match point, 24-18.
Yep, that's match point. Thorpe up to serve. Great serve. Ah, and there it is.
Victories are always sweet, but when you can beat your crosstown rivals, that's always good.
Yes.
And look at the crowd. Crowd's going kind of crazy here.
Great support by the 7th grade team and the students here at Longfellow.
Well, Caitlin, here I got you on camera here. So we get to do this all again in 22 hours.
Yep, we'll be back at Southview.
Yeah, we'll be going to the south side, and whereas Longfellow will take on Southview. So until then.
See you later.
I'm Joe Bach, that's Caitlin Gonzalez, and have a good night, everybody.
See ya.